joined by head coach C. Vivian Stringer, senior Monique Oliver, and sophomore Benai Jalani, and we'll open it up to questions.
Mo, how important, given the last 3 games, was this game? I mean, would you go as far as to classify this as like maybe a must-win for you guys?
Yeah. I feel like this was a great pick-me-up for us. Give us much more confidence and just ready to go into these other few games, Georgetown, with a lot more confidence and just ready to execute our plays and just ready to win.
Benaj, have you been sitting on a game like that? That probably had to feel good. That's a career high. First time you've ever reached 20. It seems like you've been playing better and better. I mean, did you feel like that was coming?
I mean, I guess, yeah. It's not like I just want to get 20. I'm just going out and trying to improve each game.
With Monique, how did it feel to see the offense finally come together? They were able to get some bounce passes into you and Chelsea down low to kind of really get the offense going.
Yeah, it flowed a lot more better since me and Chelsea touching the ball, just being able to finish our shots and giving the guards opportunities to be able to make their shots too.
If one of you could comment on Syessence's game, she had obviously part of the reason the offense flowed so well tonight. She had 10 assists. I mean, one of you talk about how she played.
Yeah, she played really well. She pushed the ball, she kicked it up, saw the open man, and found everybody, giving everybody opportunities to score.
How frustrating has it been, these past few games, not being able to really get the offense going here?
It's been really frustrating, especially when we're so close and we're right there, not being able to execute in the last couple of minutes or just at different times where we need points.
Coach, did you learn anything from that game? I mean, did you?
We were trying to be a little more patient. I think we've been rushing and maybe missing some options. And I thought that when we slowed it down a little bit more, gave ourselves a chance to see that we were able to do that. We did a couple things. We also switched up some positions. I think you noticed that Copper was playing a 4. She was just running the floor. And then at times we played 2 posts. One time we played 1 post. We were trying to definitely recognize the inside because it's been anemic, with Chelsea as well as Mo, really not getting anywhere near the touches that they're normally getting. So I think that everyone made much more of a conscious effort. And then the guards made much more of a conscious effort to drive, which allowed us to get to the free throw line more than we have been able to get probably all year. And so there was a lot better balance. It felt better. It looked better. We had to defensively play a little different than what we normally play in terms of how we played screens. So, I learned something off of that, and that was probably good. There was a lot of things that we learned. So, as Benaja said, we are in preparation for Georgetown because this is a team that plays a zone as well and are similar in its style. So it was good to see everybody rebound and push the ball, do the things they need to do.
Well, Vivian, how does it feel to look at that stat sheet? I mean, it was lighting up.
First of all, I've never seen 87 points. How's that? Like, wow, that would have been nice to get 90 just once. I mean, I was shocked to be at 87. I'm happy. That was really nice to see those kind of points. Yeah, that was great. But it's where they came from. Because 22 of those points came from the free throw line, so that helps. That helps a lot. Others came from breaks and stealing the ball. So that was good, and I know that the team felt good about it, and we'll look to experience that same feeling, same feeling again.
What Monique? What about you finally getting going? Has your ankle been bothering you, or has it just been, the offense, they haven't, with the teams packing down the zone, they just haven't been able to get the ball?
It's just been me getting in the flow and me not being able to score inside, I have to find other ways to get the game going and find my shot. So.
Coming off the bench, do anything for you?
Yeah, I say I was the spark.
Well, Vivian, do you think that that 3-game gauntlet that you know that you and the team went through, do you think that's going to bode well here moving ahead?
Yeah, I mean, it has to. I mean, it doesn't get any tougher, supposedly, than that, in that the one big, huge game, all of them have been, and you can run through something like that, and it makes you question what you're doing and how you're doing it, and if you're good at anything. So you got a Notre Dame who is the #2 team in the country, and you have Connecticut, and Notre Dame has beaten them, and yet Connecticut has beaten Stanford. So you have some of the best teams in the country, and we still have Connecticut. But I think that we haven't had a chance to show that we've gotten better just because of the magnitude of the games. And, whether the game was here or away or some fluke, with the calls or whatever, it's just been something, and it's hard. It's heavy. It weighs heavy, and it's a heavy burden for the team and for us as coaches, because when you start your season off, you're like, bang, 3-0, 0-3 or something like that. It's like, are we really that bad? And we can know that we're not. We're not catching any breaks. We are not as healthy as we would like to be, but everybody is a little broken up around this time. But to have all of those games coming one after the other, in one of the games we had 2 games in 3 days. Now it's interesting because we've got a 6-day break between Georgetown and Cincinnati. That's real interesting, but that's the way it is. And hopefully we'll just learn from that, continue to get healthy, and build on that. And it's important, much more important, that you have the momentum on the backside of your schedule than it is on the top side. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can build on this and continue to demand more of ourselves and feel good and do enough damage overall to warrant, the next big level that we're talking about.
Any other questions? Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.